My dad is pretty much the best turkey hunter I've ever shared the turkey woods with. And not just saying that because he's my dad, it's just hunting with him over the years. We've gotten to a point now where we can kind of read each other's mind and know what the other one's thinking.
Sit down, boy.
That's the longest spurred turkey I've ever seen right there. You know, there's nothing like opening day in Tennessee for us. I mean my dad and I. My teacher taught me a lot about turkey hunting, drug me around the woods a lot when I was younger, taught me everything I know about turkey hunting, and it's kind of nice to return the favor every now and then. This opening day, I got some turkeys pegged, and I'm gonna run the camera, put Dad behind that Browning. Hopefully we can get one of these turkeys on opening day, Tennessee's opening day.
Turkey Hunter is brought to you by Browning, the best there is. Knight's Hunting Products, makers of the hands-free hunting vest. Legacy Premium Game Calls, it's not luck, it's legacy. Indian Creek Shooting Systems, makers of the Black Diamond Strike. Browning Trail Cameras, the most innovative trail cameras in the industry. Four Seasons Ranch, a world-class hunting experience. Strut No More Turkey Totes, get a grip on them. Browning Ammunition, the legacy lives on. And Yeti Coolers, built for the wild.
To be honest, there's really no other person I'd rather turkey hunt with than my dad. We've just hunted together so long, we kind of know what each other's thinking. And he really is the best turkey hunter I've ever shared the turkey woods with. And not saying that just because he's my dad, because he actually is one of the best turkey hunters, and I've hunted with some of the best and still hunt with some of the best. But in my opinion, my teacher is always going to be the best. When we first started hunting, things were a lot different. There weren't near as many turkeys as there are now. And I can remember Dad, when he was introducing me to it, how we would set up and how, you know, he'd put me in front of the gun or sit right next to me and kind of coach me through it as that turkey was approaching, or tell me what that turkey meant, you know, the different noises they made. Several years ago, Dad and I were turkey hunting together. I had scoped out this multiple bearded turkey, and I wanted Dad to kill it. Well, it was raining that day, and we decided to set up in a ground blind. We got in the ground blind. Of course, you know how you do with your dad. You know, you're shooting the bull, talking to each other. We just got to brainstorming, and the idea come up, you know, what if a man, a turkey hunter, had a contraption where as he sat up against a tree, could hold his gun for him in the ready position. And we got talking more about it as we sat there in that turkey blind, and he mentioned we'd have to have a shoulder strap that have some kind of, you know, deal cut out in it where your gun stock could sit. And then, you know, we also brainstormed a little bit about, you know, a knee piece. And Dad looked at me when we discussed that idea, and he said, I'm going to make that. And he did. He made the hands-free hunting vest. He become a seamstress, a chemist. It's unbelievable what he did to put this thing together. The first prototype, he literally made from scratch, and it worked. I never forget him coming outside. I told him I was going turkey hunting the next morning, and he handed me that prototype, and he said, I want you to go kill a turkey with this. Tell me what you think. All right. Well, that morning I went out and I killed a turkey with it, and I never moved. I stayed in ready position the entire time. No gun fatigue or anything as that turkey come in. I shot that turkey. Turkey's out there flopping. I got my phone out immediately, and I called my dad and I said, we've got something here. And that was the beginning of the hands-free hunting vest. Well, after several years of trials and tribulation, I think we have finally perfected the hands-free hunting vest. What's so neat about this vest is it actually keeps you ready at all times. It keeps you in the ready position. I do believe, in our opinion, it is the best turkey vest because it doesn't just hold your calls, it aids in your success in the field because it keeps you ready. You're not fumbling for your gun as a turkey comes up. And it's one of a kind, it really is.
It's opening weekend in Tennessee, about 29 degrees. Got a little bit of a late start this morning. I got home in a traffic jam trying to get here. They had the interstate shut down, so we're a little bit late. But we just kind of eased up in here and staged up in these cedars right here. And hopefully we'll hear something gobble. The downside of it is it's not easy to slip on one first of the season because there's not any cover. So that's going to make it a little more tougher on us. But hopefully we'll make something come together. I know one thing, you ain't got to worry about no bug spray this morning. Tick have to have some insulated underwear to keep them freezing to death. We didn't hear nothing coming in. It's awful cold this morning though. We seen some fresh gobbler tracks right down here on the creek bank, so we know there's one hanging in here. Cover's real sparse. We cutting our own. We're just gonna set up right here, kill a little time, see if we hear one, then go from there. That's about all you can do when you ain't got one goblin to go to. I'm gonna cut us some more cover right quick. Cause I'm freezing. I don't know when, but I feel pretty confident that something's going to end up in this field right here. There's way too much sign on that creek right there. We just heard one gobble over across the road. We're going to try to reel him over here, at least let him know there's a hen over here. He might have 7 out of 10 over there with him, I don't know.
Everybody get here?
Got it 3 times. I never even heard him.
Hey, we need to pull that up. He's coming. That turkey's coming.
Is he over behind the shack on the creek?
Huh?
Was he over on the creek?
Sounds like he's standing in the driveway. You better get ready.
I couldn't even hear him. We tried to wait him out. We got a bird gobbling behind us across the road, and a bird to the right of us over here across the road. I think the one over here done got henned up. He shut up, but this one behind us is still gobbling. We're gonna ease back towards the truck. If he keeps on gobbling, we might ease on towards him because he's between us and the truck.
Well, this place we're hunting is a known area. I've killed several birds out of this place. It's an old home place we call the shack. It's an abandoned house that's been there for several years, falling apart, but in behind it is a really open area surrounded by hardwoods, and turkeys just love it. It sits up high. They can hear, they can see, they can strut in the open area and feel safe. A great place. This is where we set up that afternoon, right in front of a dust bowl, which is another key ingredient in the success of this hunt. Because a lot of times early season, those hens want to come dust, and they will drag a gobbler right up in your lap.
Well, we was on a gobbling bird this morning. I was late getting here. Got hung in a traffic jam on the interstate, but such is life. We had a bird gobbling across the road, and he'd honor the call every time we called, but never did cross the road, which this time of the year, usually they're henned up anyway, and they ain't gonna pay much attention to it. Spent all the time we could spend, had a few things to take care of midday, as you would have it there. We get ready to leave, and lo and behold, the bird crosses the road. So went and took care of a few things, got back. We gonna slip back to where he started off, which most of the time, if he felt comfortable roosting there this morning, odds are he's gonna end up there this evening. So we just gonna maybe try to deer hunt him, slipping there on him. Maybe them hens will see the decoys, or he will and come to us. But we're gonna get after him anyway. Let's go. I got a real good idea where that bird was hammering at this morning. I'm familiar with this area. It's a real pretty little green field down here at the bottom of the hill. And that sounded, he wasn't 75 yards one way or the other of it. Odds are he's gonna be back there this evening, because he certainly felt safe there this morning. That's a good tip too, especially early in the season when birds don't really respond to the call that well. So let's slip on down here and see if we can get in here without spooking him. Well, we finally made it down here and got set up. Kind of lit up by the sun, but it's steady more setting. It'll drop down all these trees in a few minutes. This is where he was at this morning hammering. So odds are he'll probably end back up here this evening. We're gonna find out. Side of the road where we started at this morning, but hopefully he ain't far. He's just across the road, maybe 75 yards at that. Maybe he'll end up back over here. We'll see. I know he sure has took us to hunt school thus far. You fixing to be able to see him right there. About he is already. Ain't that something? That something got more lives than Laura's cat. Huh? Yeah. Huh? I don't matter. He might come back. Not, we'll hunt him another day. He's scared of them decoys. What the deal is. I can't see him good. Yeah, I'm fixing to. Hang on. Say when. All right. He made us work for him, didn't he?
Congratulations.
Thank you. He got one of those birds, so what about that, boy? He paid for it. That's a nice turkey, though. What about that?
That's beautiful.
You talking about
Son,
me?
that bird.
Somebody worked for a dadgum bird.
Hey, was that a hunt?
It was unbelievable.
Strategize.
Unbelievable. It was like I didn't think it was going to happen. Couldn't ask for a better opening day here in Tennessee. Talking about earning a bird. We cat moused this joker. We were hunting across the road this morning. The bird was gobbling over here. We're familiar with the area over here. It's a lot of green fields right here, and I knew he was in close proximity to it. And Russ and I discussed it and said, well, we'll slip back over here this evening, see if we can't get on him. Sure enough, you talk about a great hunt. He hangs up. He's back on the other side of the road when we get in here, hangs up, walks up and down the fence for 20 or 30 minutes. Where he ended up crossing the fence, I don't know. Then he ends up gobbling behind us. We called to him. He comes in behind us, almost crosses the road again, called to him again. He comes back, comes close enough to kill, but he didn't want to fool with the decoys. And finally, he just gave in and accepted the decoy. And here he is. Boy, what a great hunt. Oh, you talking about putting a hurting on one. You put that Browning ammo on him, accompanied with that Browning gun, it's good night, Irene. I had a great hunt, and I can't thank you enough, Russ. What a great hunt. I'm tickled pink.
That was awesome.
You got that right.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I never get tired of it. Just a beautiful bird. And what a great Tennessee opener. One I won't soon forget. It don't happen like that much. This joker here made us work for him all day long.